Okay guys, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingymajiggys, and in today's jiggy, it's alive. And by it, I mean Kent. Kent's been wheeling and dealing again. He's got Kirby Dach signed to a new contract. He gave an update on Carey Price. He gave an update on Caden Primo. And we're going to talk all about this and more. But first, how about an injury update? Hughes held a press conference yesterday with the media, and he gave updates on several of the wounded soldiers. He would say that both Sean Monahan and Jonathan Drouin are feeling fine right now, but it's still uncertain whether or not they're going to start with the team at the beginning of the season. The ball's in their court, it's completely up to them. As for Bubble Wrap Byron, remember him? They've been putting this guy back together like a 1,000-piece puzzle over the past year, and guess what? They're just about finished. Byron's feeling pretty good again. Hopefully it stays that way this time. And he might be back with the team within the first couple of weeks of the season as well. Pretty cool stuff. I'm even beginning to forget what Byron even looks like. Moving on, according to John Luperman, Carey Price has been officially placed on long-term injury reserve as of yesterday. This means that the Habs will collect $10.5 million in cap relief. And believe me, it didn't take too long for Hughes to spend some of that money. First, he bought another loaf of bread for Sean Monahan, and then feast your eyes on this. You see this? There's gotta be a good reason for Kent Hughes to be staring at Kirby Dach with love in his eyes and shit in his pants. Of course there is. Kirby Dach has finally been signed by the Montreal Canadiens to a 4-year deal. It averages out to about $3.36 million, and then a bunch of other numbers following that. Jeez, why didn't he just use the number pi? Anyway, Dach seems to be pretty excited about the new deal. He likes the direction that the team is headed in. He also said he's feeling pretty good and healthy these days, and even though he admitted that he might have left some money on the table with a contract like this, money doesn't even matter to this guy. Money. Who needs it? Surely not Dach. He says he values Stanley Cups more than he values money. The kid is on fire. He was slamming rum and cokes all day at practice. But please do temper your expectations. As for me, I've got him penciled in at 50 goals and 50 assists this year, so let's see what he's got. Next up, now that Kirby has officially been signed, that leaves just one more stray cat on Kent's porch. Goaltender Caden Primo is the last man without a contract, but according to Hughes himself, this one is just about wrapped up as well. He was hoping it would have been done by now, but it does seem like it's getting pretty close, so expect an announcement within the next few days. As for what else to expect before the season begins, it seems to me like there's going to be another trade that's about to go down. The Canadiens have a lot of wingers. Hughes said today during his presser that he wants to try and shed some more salary, so I'm thinking a guy like Mike Hoffman or Christian Dvorak could potentially come into play. But Hughes would also turn around and say that he's definitely going to have his eyes on the players that are about to be placed on waivers. He's hoping to add some depth to the team that way. God, Kent's beginning to sound like the wife. You know, one minute he's talking about saving money, the next minute he's talking about spending money, but I do get what he's saying. There's a lot of talks about acquiring a right defenseman lately, and I'm sure if one of these assholes get placed on waivers over the next couple of weeks, Kent is gonna be all over it. But anyway, guys, that does it for this Habs news update. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section what you think about the new Kirby Dach contract. And do you think that Kent manages to pull off another move before the season begins? I want to hear all about it. Don't forget to throw a piss-filled water balloon at the like button on the way out of here. And hey, I'll see you next time.